What's going on, George? This is Danny from Josh and Danny SEO. We're gonna take a quick look at your website, see what's going on, and see what we can find. So right off the bat, your pictures aren't loading. Like we got logo.jpg, probably same over here. Let's reload the page. Maybe something will change. Oh, look at that. Never mind, it's working now. Maybe I just have to reload it. Huh. Okay, never mind. Ignore what I just said. So we got that running up. You have your number as a click to call. Email. I don't know if anyone really cares about sending and typing an email. People want quick. They don't want to wait. You got home, about us, services, contact. Where's your logo? Right over here. You should probably make it a lot smaller and put it over here as well. And then number, put it over here. This, put all the way down the bottom. This you can put like underneath the main area. And then you have gotten rid of this entire black spot over here. Anyway, just scrolling down. An experienced painting company. Why choose fine brush? Job inspection, color consult, high quality, license, great. Professional painting services, house painting, commercial painting. So there's a lot that goes into residential and commercial painting. A lot of services you're probably offering. You might want to. I know it just starts with a color consultation, but you might want to explain what it is you're offering. So that's one of the things you're not. I mean, you have services over here, but you want it to be a drop down menu so people can see exactly what it is you're offering, so that they can click on it and move to the next spot and then read about it and then call you about it. Right? First name, email, phone, address, service. I would probably get rid of address. People are a little weird about that. Maybe put zip code instead. So it gives you a general idea. And then reach out to them and start a dialogue. So that's exactly. Oh, see, why is it down here and not up top? You have interior, exterior, commercial, residential. I mean, I guess interior and exterior, whether it's commercial or residential, people can figure that out. But anyway, let's take a look at the back end. Let's see what Google looks at, how Google looks at you. So this is a tool I use called Ahrefs. It lets me know how Google is viewing you. So right now you have a UR rating of 1, which is how much Google likes your website, and a DR rating of 0, which is how much Google trusts you. All of that has to do with backlinks. Now, a backlink is where you have your website link somewhere else and somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. Now, obviously, not all backlinks are created equal. Some are more spammy than others, like BuzzFeed, Wikipedia, stuff like that. So you definitely want to stay away from it. And you want stuff that are going to really increase your ranking, such as like, blogs that talk about painting, stuff like that, things that make sense. Now, you do have 34 organic keywords. Now, a keyword is what somebody might put in Google to find you. So, you definitely want to be searched for the right stuff, but these are your keywords. We got painting Austin, which I like because 90 people a month search for it. You're not getting any traffic because you're on page number 4. But the thing about this is it's a location and service specific kind of keyword, right? It's in Austin and they're looking for a painter. Austin painting services, 50, 0, because you're on page number 5. So you definitely want anything that's location and service specific. So you're doing a good job of having yourself ranked for stuff like that. Obviously, there are some that you're not, and that's okay. You are far outranking for the stuff that you are ranking for, which is exactly what it is you want. Now, the only reason you're getting 0 traffic is because you're not in any position to get it, because you're on page 2 and more for the most part. So let's take a look at what happens if I put Painters Austin, Texas. Right? This is by the way, a location and service specific keyword is how Google ads are created. It's kind of the basis for them. So let's take a look. We got Google Guaranteed. We have 5-star painting and 360 painting doing their ads. We got CertaPro running an ad for the GMB or GMP or GBP, sorry. So Google My Business Profile, very important to be in here because about 30-40% of all people will click on one of these free websites. So you definitely want to be in the top 3. But then here we have your organic ranking. So anyone in the United States can, or anyone with a website can rank here as long as you know what you're doing. So we got Yelp as number 1. We got Text Painting as number 2. So let's take a look at Text Painters. Now, right off the bat, they have their number over here. They have residential painting. And as you can see, they have drop-down menus for each and every single thing that they're offering. They have the About Us, Contact Us, Schedule Now, free estimates. So they're doing really well with content and with talking about what it is they're offering. Now, obviously, I would put a lot more content as far as everything they're offering. So not just talking about the big stuff. I would talk about the small stuff as well. The more content for each thing, the better it is you are going to be. And obviously you want like why trust us and stuff like that, like they do over here, right? So they what people saying, testimonials. So you definitely want those. There's nothing wrong with having them. And then loans provided. I don't like saying that. Or financing available. Like I don't agree with saying any of it. But then here are the other areas they do offer, and it looks like they do have pages to them, which is great. So they're doing really well with that because they have individual pages, so it doesn't muddle with the main page. But let's take a look at the back end, see how they're doing. So right off the bat, they have a UR rating of 35 and a DR rating of 29. Now you want these in the 30s and 40s with a ratio of 1 to 1, and they're almost there, which means that they have really good backlinks. 240 referring domains, so they're doing really well with this. They also have 1,100 keywords with 1,200 traffic. Now, I've already looked at their keywords. But some of them, yeah, they are, not the right ones. But for the most part, they're doing really well. Like this is a blog, Pennyback Bridge. I get they're getting 127, 59, and 52, but these aren't the things you want. These are. So let's just look at these. All right, 350 each of these. Austin House Painters, Austin House Painting, Austin. You got 1,050 people searching for them every single month, and they're bringing in over 10% of them because they're in positions 3 and 4. So obviously, positioning is very important. You definitely want the traffic, and that's going to all correlate to traffic. Sorry, the traffic is going to correlate to position as well as volume and the keywords. So uh, get the right keywords that have high volume or even mid volume, 50, 20, those are good keywords too. And then obviously get yourself, make sure those keywords have good volume and make sure you get yourself and rank yourself into a position where you can get the traffic. So how does this really help you out, George? All you got to do, honestly, is you got to add content. Content's key. So you add the content first, which talk about the services you're offering, and then finally you add the keywords in that makes sense for you to rank for, even though you already have stuff that you're ranking for. That's great. You definitely want to keep that. And then finally, backlinks. Good news is we already know that they have some great keywords. Sorry, great backlinks over there. At least 240 really good referring domains that you can use also. Again, it's not exclusive. No backlinks are exclusive. You can also go to the same place, but then add an additional like 30 or 50 on top of that, and you should be fine. Do any of those guys, or do all those guys combine it, and you should start see yourself ranking higher than what you had. Imagine if you had an additional 50 people coming to your website that are searching for a painter in Austin. What would that do for you? Anyway, that's all I got. If you do have any questions for me, George, please let me know. Other than that, you have an amazing day. Bye.